Good morning, everyone. So, it's been kind of an eventful morning. My hair looks like crap, by the way, and I don't know why this hair is white. But, yeah. Anyway, back to my eventful morning. So, I woke up around 8:30. So not 5:30. I woke up at 5:30. The dog didn't want to go out. Took her out later on. So I'll have to check if she might have peed in the kitchen or the dining room or whatever and stuff and clean that up if she did. But so far she hasn't been doing that. So I was gonna go running and then it started raining. It got kind of cold and I only brought summer clothes and sweats. So I was warm on the bottom half but not on the top. So but I kind of don't want to get out of these leggings because they're really comfortable. So I think I might just keep them on. Not wear jeans. I don't know. I'm going to be meeting my mom in a little while, so I have to actually start getting ready. But I was very close to breaking up with my boyfriend this morning. Which, that's, if you guys kind of see my eyes a little glossy or anything, I know you guys can't really see through the glasses, but that's why. But we worked things out. So I don't know how comfortable he'd feel with me discussing this, so I'll just kind of give you the really short version. Basically, yesterday he called me and said our phone bill was due on Tuesday. I'm usually always on time, but because I wasn't expecting that I was going to be housing this week, I thought it was going to be next week. I thought that I was going to be able to pay and everything, and I'd get paid by today and stuff, but that wasn't the case. So, but his mom's on the plan now, so they were gonna go pay it together on Tuesday. So he calls me and says, "Oh, well, I thought you said you could pay it by Friday." I'm like, "Well, I can pay it by Tuesday night, but I don't think I can pay it by Friday anymore because then I have to pay other stuff." And so I kind of felt that because he'd already talked to the phone company saying we were going to be a little late and just wanted to guys kind of give you a heads up to not cut the line. So I got confused and I told him something, but I got confused because then he said some other dates and I was like, well, I guess I have till then. But then he tells me he's going to go with his mom to pay the bill and stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, can I still pay it Tuesday? He's like, well, I want it to look clear by then. So then I'm like, well, this isn't him talking. This is really, he wants his mom to see that I've actually paid. Or he doesn't want to see his mom to see that there's my line on the contract. So I was like, so I got kind of pissed and I talked to my mom and because I had to basically ask her can you let me borrow money for the other things so that I have to pay so I can pay him. And she's like, well, yeah, and whatever. She goes, but this is because of his mom, and blah, blah, blah. And, I mean, she's right. His mom has been an issue in our relationship. She doesn't like me at all. And I accept that. I mean, not everyone's going to like you. And sometimes that includes your mother-in-law or future mother-in-law, whatever. So this morning, I was kind of mad yesterday because I felt kind of wow, really? It's always going to be her. It's never going to be me. Not that that's really the case, but I never wanted really to make him choose between her and me because it's his mom. I mean, she raised him by herself and everything. And I'm like, it's your mom. I'm just your girlfriend. So I totally understand, but still, it still kind of, stings. So anyways, I sent him a text. I'm like, can we talk? And then he's like, well, I'm busy. What do you want to talk about? And I called him, and then he's like, you know what, fuck this. And he hung up on me, and so we started texting, and then I'm like, you know what, it's just I don't want to make you choose, but, I just feel like you're never going to stand up to your mom, and I understand that, but, also understand that, it's kind of hurtful to me, and blah, 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 and, he kind of, the way it went down, for a minute, it was basically over, because he's like, well, if that's the way you feel, he's like, it's hard, because you don't understand, the pressure, it's her rules, or I'm with nothing, and And I understand that. And I was like, I understand. It's just, I wish, like, you know, like, your mom would stop, you know, being in our way and stuff. And so, for, like, you know, understandably, he got upset. And I'm like, well, you know, I accept, you know, if I have to be the one to blame here, like, I accept it. I mean, what else can I do? I just wanted you to know, but I'll still always love you. And then I asked him, like, can I just call you, just talk to you on the phone for just a minute? So finally, we worked it out, and we decided that we're both gonna work on what we have to work on. I'm accepting that things might not be changing for a while. And part of the reason is basically her threat to him is that she'd kick him out, and he'd be without a home, and he'd lose everything he ever knew. And that's a scary feeling, because I've almost gotten kicked out of my house for being, you know, a bad seed. Well, not really a bad seed. I'm usually a good kid, but, like, for bad choices, I've almost gotten kicked out of my house. Such as getting caught sneaking out of my house when I was 18. So, yeah, which I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but there's other factors in there, so yeah. So I totally get his fear, and I mean, it's pretty scary, but, you know, he said, look, I can't, he's like, I totally understand where you're coming from, and I want to stand up, and I want my independence too, but it's hard, and I can't promise you things are going to change forever, but I will, you know, put my hardest effort to try to make, you know, stand up. And I'm like, look, I've waited for you for 2.5 years to do this. I can wait a little longer. I can handle this. Just, I wanted you to know that I did feel this way, and that I do feel that it's something we need to work on. It's a big issue, because it's not like, you know, just me and him involved, it's his mother. And I still want them to have their bond, you know, whether it's twisted or whatever, you know, it's still his only parent. So he said he's going to try to work his hardest, and, you know, eventually we will graduate from college. We have like 2 years to go, and he'll have his job, and he'll no longer have to be afraid of, you know, getting kicked out, because he can afford, we would be able to afford our own place. So I'll hang on in there, but wish me luck. But yeah, so relationship advice here is, there's times where you do need to let it go, and don't be afraid to speak up. Like I was forever. I fought it for like 2.5 years, which is a really long time to fight stuff like this. You know, I would say it's easier to just speak it up front, especially if maybe you won't be able to handle this kind of thing, either if it's like from a parent or if it's some other issue. If you can't handle the issue, it's better to know in the beginning, because then you get, like me, you get very far into it and it's harder to get out. But also, if you do love a person and, you know, they make you happy and there's that one issue, still talk it out with them and be like, look, I don't want to break up. I don't want to break up over this. I just want to work it out and let you know how I feel, and we'll try our hardest to work it out. And until we really have tried everything we could, then we'll see if we give up. So yeah. But anyways, I'm going to go to pee, because I really need to pee. I know 2 am I. And finish doing my magazine, and then I'm going to magazines. And I'm not going to go walking anymore, but I'm going to go meet my mom. So we're going to go get some Portos with the little girl she takes care of, because she wanted me to take my makeup. So yeah. Hey, I'm back. Imagine my hair was actually this short. I have had it that short, actually. At some point in my life, I've had the shortest hair that I've had is up to like here, including when I was like, I had actually curly hair when I was young. I'll show you guys a picture one day. Hi, Bella. Hi, Bella. So anyway, I told you guys about what happened with my boyfriend, but we're good now. Back to calling each other boo and babe and all the cute little things we say to each other, as well as not so cute things, just private jokes. Sorry. I really had to burp. But excuse me. I don't know. Like, I have to go to the doctor. Which reminds me, I have to call my insurance lady to see if she found anything out. But yeah, anyways, after I went to Porto's and I got a declare out of my mom. And I ran into my gay best friend from high school. Which I know is like, it's like, oh, okay, but I don't know. I had good memories with that kid. Go get your fox! Why are you crying? I took you out. We went running for a little while. Kind of running, jogging, running. Take a really long walk. Longish walk. 10-minute walk. Yeah, we took a 10-minute walk. Going down the hill and up the hill. And you got asked her to exercise. Good girl. Good girl. It was like a really random act of exercising, which I took you out. You did your business. I fed you. I played with you. I'm telling you to go get your fox, and you're not going to get your fox. You want to be on camera? Is that what you want? Okay, you like the camera? You want it to focus on you? Yeah? You want to be a star? You want to be a YouTube star? I can't even get there, Bella. Not yet. If anything, I might never get there. But it's fun, right? You like being on camera, don't you? You like having attention on you? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You want me to keep filming like this? You want me to pet you? What do you want? I was actually playing with her. Really? Really? What's going on? Talk to me. I'll be a dog whisperer for like a minute. Do you want water? You want cuddles? What do you want? You want me to keep talking to you like this? Well, you're not even letting me pet you, silly. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I hope you guys didn't see me down my shirt. And I know this is starting to be very pointless 3 minutes, but it's fun, right? I guess. I don't know. Okay, not even your fox. I give up, Bella. I give up. Go get it. So, okay, you want to... So, yeah. Anyway, I finished reading my magazines, by the way. I'm done with all the glamour. I ended up throwing all the glamours. So, the only ones I have left are the ones like the Vogue, Elle, and 17 that are actually for the month. So, but I'm not ripping those out yet. I decided not to rip out any of the ones from this year and probably at least half of last year. Which reminds me, I need to check what's up with my nylon subscription. Bella, you need to get a haircut. You have knots in your hair. Really? I love you too, Bella. You're needier than Dempsey, you know that? What? What? Go get your fox. You want a treat? I don't have treats. So yeah, and yes, Bella. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? That's what you want. Okay, so anyway, before this really turns any more pointless, so yeah, anyway, what was I talking about? So I went to Porto's, and I saw my friend, and it was awesome just to see him, because I haven't seen him, like, not even since high school graduation, because he was very into his high school boyfriend, and, you know, I was trying to graduate. He didn't know if he was going to graduate, so he didn't even end up going to graduation. Then I called him, like, you know you graduated, right? You were on the list. So yeah, but no, I'm not taking you out again because you went out. You peed and you pooped. I'll take you out in like half an hour right before I leave. Which reminds me, I'm going to go see a screening for a suspense thriller kind of movie at the community college I go to. Hey, Bella. Do you need to go to your crate? Let's go to your crate. So, anyways, like I was saying, I saw him there and it was really good. So he's trying to move back out here because he works out here, but he doesn't live out here. He lives out in like Lancaster, and I'm sorry. I applaud the people who can live in Lancaster. I personally, honestly, would probably want to kill myself living out there because I'm very much a city girl and I love the noise and I love having things nearby. And every time I go visit my cousins out there, it's like I feel... Sorry, my sister called, so that got interrupted. I don't know what I was saying. I think I was talking to you guys about my friend, but yes, it's very nice seeing him at Portos, because he works there now and stuff. But yeah, Lancaster, I'm very much a city girl, like I said, and every time I feel like it's too quiet. Like, I don't know. Some people can take it, and other people like me, I'm like, no, there's really, the thing is you have to drive out. Like, for us to go to the mall when we go out there with my cousins, we have to drive out, like, to the middle of, there's a bunch of middle of nowhere kind of areas around there. Or that's how it feels, and then, like empty lots. I mean, now they're building more houses, so it might be a little different from the last time I went. But still, it's, like, it's so quiet, and it's very, like, it's not even just, like, small towns, just, like, I don't know, it has, like, a creepy feeling to it. Like, to me, anyway, but I could be totally wrong. Like, the one thing I will say, they do have really nice houses, and it's really cheap out there. But there's not a lot of, like, job growth, quite yet, especially now that the economy kind of fell apart a little. There hasn't been, like, most of the people I know from Lancaster actually still drive out way far, like, downtown LA to actually go to work. But yes, anyway, like I said, I am going to go to the screening with my sister. My community college teacher sent an email to his class saying if we want to come. It's like a focus group kind of thing. It's for an indie company, so it's pretty cool. And we both kind of like those kind of movies. And I haven't seen her since like Tuesday, I think. So yeah, and she just called me though to see like what I needed her to bring and stuff. And she's also going to check if she even has a game tomorrow, because like the calendar says she doesn't, but her coach said that they do. But her coach is like so disorganized. So either way, we're gonna go. I want to go hiking with her. I might take Bella. I'm not sure yet. Hi, Bella. And stuff. But yeah. Anyways, I did exercise, like I said, because Bella took me out on a walk. We went, like, downhill and then uphill, which it's a really steep hill, so you really do get, like, your cardio in. And I took the stairs and everything. I've been taking the stairs instead of the elevator for the most part, except, like, when I go down to my car, which I keep forgetting to get my perfume out of. The good thing it's, like, in like, a big cardboard box, like, fancy, nice box. So, yeah, it's the Flora by Gucci that I'm trying out. I really like the blue one. I think that's been my favorite out of all of them. It's the, I forgot which one it is, actually. I'll tell you guys later. I'll figure that out. But yeah, and, I finished watching Glee, so I'm all caught up with Glee, and the finale was kind of emotional and stuff. And especially with, like, Rachel and Finn and, like, what happened today, I'm like, that would have totally been me when he was, like, breaking up with her. Like, you know, they love each other very much, but they're trying to go their own separate ways for the sake of each other, and, like, you know, so that they don't get resentment, just so that they can grow apart, so that they can grow better when they get back together or whatever. Which is, like, I don't know, it kind of reminded me a little bit of today's conversation, except mine was not so heartfelt at first, but then it turned into something good, so I can't complain. I love my boyfriend very much. Very, very much, actually. But yeah, and stuff. But that's basically what I've been doing. I finished all the glamours and stuff, and I took my stack out, and when I got back from taking her out on a walk, I actually did, there's a a couple workouts for the June-July issue of 17. So I did the ab one. It's this one right here. I know it's going to look backwards, so let me just switch the camera really. So I did this one. It's the flat abs, and so you have to do standing pike crunch, standing knee crunch, plank and climber. Excuse me. The weighted toe push and stuff. Hey, so I just want to say goodnight. We're pretty tired because it's actually like, I think it's 1 a.m., which is a lot later than I thought I was going to go to bed today. And here's my sister, by the way.
Hi.
She's so tired because she's getting kind of sick because of the climate change in California. It's crazy. So, yeah, we're going to go to bed. But we went to the screening. I know I filmed and it kind of just stopped suddenly, but that's just because my memory ran out. So I honestly forgot what I was talking about. But I backed everything up already onto the computer and everything. And then after that I went to go meet my sister and stuff, and the movie was actually not that bad. It was not the greatest. It was kind of slow at first, the movie that we went to go see, and you could tell it was low budget. But overall, it was actually kind of interesting in the end. And we took the little, like, survey to see what we thought of it. I honestly don't know what the movie's called, though, so I can't tell you guys, like, to look out for it. But, yeah, and then what else? Let's see. Then we came home, and I served her leftovers from what I made yesterday. So we had that, and the rest of the mochi, whatever. And then I started, like, trying to fix her phone situation, because her G2, that she had, I won't turn on, so I'm going to ask Michael to look at it, and stuff, but, so I had to give her my BlackBerry, but I had to, like, get all the stuff from there, so it's kind of a pain to, like, do that, because the cable was loose, and stuff. But other than that, we just were watching Law & Order and that kind of thing. So, anyways, I'm going to go to bed. I want to try to get up kind of early, because we do want to go hiking really quickly, and then I also want to get other stuff done before I go drop her off at home. So, but yeah, anyways, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to comment, like, and click the subscribe button. Alright, good night. See you guys tomorrow.